Welcome back to Restore Thrive. We are here today to talk about how to unlock your stiff hips. My friend Double D, Dennis Dolan, and I are going to show you a very simple way to get into a classic stretch and add a little bit of load to make sure you're open through the front of the hip. And why is this important? Well, this looks like running, getting ready to take off and jump. If I'm going to throw, if I'm going to hit or serve overhead, hip extension is key for us to be able to express power when that leg's behind our body and transfer that power effectively through our trunk and through our upper body. So I'm going to have Dennis get into a half kneel position here. He's going to kneel on his right side. Now the classic hip flexor stretch, which you guys are probably familiar with, is simply squeeze your butt, pull your rib cage down so your abs are engaged, and then try to push your hip forward so that your hip gets in front of that knee you're kneeling on. Now, while this is a good stretch, we know that static stretching alone sometimes isn't sufficient to create a lasting change. One of the things that we're discovering is that when we add load to a tissue in an end range position, it's like pressing the save button on a computer. It teaches your brain and your body how to own that position. So Dennis is going to pick up the kettlebell we have here, and he's going to go through the exact same sequence. Butt squeezed, abs on, rib cage down, and he's going to try to push that hip forward as far as he can without arching through his back. We want to avoid that banana back position where he throws his chest out and pushes his stomach out. He's going to hold this for anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. Now, a couple things to keep in mind as you're holding this kettlebell. The weight that he's holding right now is enough that if he wasn't engaged through his midsection, it would bend him over towards the floor. So he's actively using his other side, his obliques on his other side, along with his trunk musculature to keep himself upright. The other thing that we like to see is that as you're holding any weight by your side, that you're not just letting your shoulders sink towards the floor. He's thinking about pulling his shoulder up and back into the socket, his thumbs pointed forward, so he's in a nice stable shoulder position as well. So again, 30 to 60 seconds in this position. You go ahead and drop it, Dennis. Do the same thing on both sides. This is a great thing to do as a warm-up before you do anything in the gym that's lower body related, or if you're a runner or an athlete, you're trying to get yourself opened up before your sport. So give this a try at home. Let us know what you guys think. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or find us at restorethrive.com.